Hey guys, Tuxx here. Hey, this is a follow-up video to a video I made a while back in April about some old Star Wars toys that were shipped to me. This video probably isn't for everyone, so if you're not into old Star Wars toys, I'm sure I have some other great videos coming up, but for those of you who've been asking me questions, this is pretty much a direct response to you guys who wanted to see things like, do the toys still work, do the lights go on, do they make sounds, blah, 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 and a few better photos or better video of some of the rarer figures in the box. So anyway, to recap, this is a box which I had shipped to me, which was in my childhood home, and they're moving, and they basically found this box of stuff, and apparently there's more, but this is part of it, and they shipped this first box to me of old Star Wars toys, and these are first generation Star Wars toys from like the original Star Wars movie, and basically I had kind of forgotten I even had them. I kind of thought they gave them away, to be honest, so I was quite surprised when I got an email saying, hey, we got these toys, do you want them, and I was like, sure, so anyway, they shipped this to me, and some of them are kind of rare, I guess. Let's open the box here and take a look again. Okay, so this is a follow-up video. Some people asked questions about the land speeder. Yes, this is the remote control land speeder. This is it's an early remote control toy, so it wasn't very advanced. Basically, it has a wheel down here that spins around. I do not have the battery covers for the back part here, but basically you put batteries in it, and then it had like a R2 unit that you'd like click, and it would make a loud sound, and that loud sound would trigger it to change direction suddenly based upon this thing just spinning a random position and going, and I think if it had bumped into something, it would actually stop. You can see here back on the back side here, does say 1978, okay, so people are saying, oh, was it 1979 or whatever, but a lot of the Star Wars toys, I guess, were made in 1978, so this is really going back a ways. I apologize, some of these things might be a little dirty, or really dirty, I should say, but they really haven't been touched in, 20, 30 years or whatever, so it's been a long time since I've touched these or anyone's really messed with them. So anyway, this, as far as I know, I don't have covers, I don't have the R2 unit in this particular box of stuff, so I'd say this is really incomplete, but it is the remote control land speeder, okay, which is kind of cool, which they claimed had hovering action, but it really wasn't hovering, it was just rolling on these little wheels back here and this thing up front. Okay, moving along, the Darth Vader TIE Fighter. Some people asked about this. Again, I guess the correct name of this is the TIE Advance 1 or something along those lines. I do apologize if I don't know the names, the exact model numbers of these things. People were asking me, hey, does it actually work? Does it actually make noise and stuff? Let's find out. I got some batteries here. I don't know how good these batteries are, but just for the sake of trying, let's see what happens when we actually plug this thing in. And the battery's going. Hopefully I have them in the right direction. The instructions were a little weird back there. Okay, so this goes in like this. Cover covers it up. And you press this little button back here and nothing. Oh boy, okay, so that's rather anticlimactic. Oh well, hold on. It looks like there is a light. Maybe there's no sound to this. I'm going to dim this down here for a second. You can check it out. There is a light that comes on. I'm not sure why it doesn't make a sound. I thought it made a sound back in the day. So, anyway, it looks like this lights up but doesn't make a sound. So, good we got that question out of the way. And as far as the other wing, I don't think I have this piece. Unless it's buried in the box, it probably is in a different box, but I do have the part that kind of goes on it. So, again, this is like Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Kind of looks like that. Old Star Wars toy. Okay, moving along. These are the ones that they sent to you for free with proof of purchase. I believe I had about 5 of these total. They shipped them out. There's a long delay between the point of actually sending in the request for them and receiving them. It may have had to do with the scandal, the shenanigans about this thing in the back here. Apparently, about the same time, there's another toy from, I think it was Battlestar Galactica, where a child, pushed the thing, the red plastic bullet shot out, and I guess he choked or something. So, because of that reason, they basically glued all these in. And some people claim they have ones that are not glued, but the company denies they're ever released, so if they have them, they're not quite sure how they have them, or if they're altered in some way. But anyway, these are the original free Boba Fetts that you got with proof of purchase. So, looking pretty good. These are some of the cleaner figures in the box. They have some articulation in the hands, the legs, all the usual head turning kind of stuff. But anyway, pretty cool. Moving along. Okay. This is the Darth Vader here that has... It's actually got a sand person cape on, but this was the original Darth Vader that has the black cape, which I probably do have somewhere. And it did have the telescoping lightsaber, which is not in his arm right now. I was informed that basically they stopped putting them in the arm because people were losing them. They're hard to manufacture. They broke a lot of problems, but you can see the hole there. So actually this is one of the first gen. But pretty cool Darth Vader, and somewhere I may have that, the part that goes in there. And I probably have the cape somewhere too. I have no idea why he has a tan cape on. That's not correct, so who knows. Someone's playing dress up Darth Vader or something. I do have the original sand person that goes with that cape. I do not have in this box his weapon, but you can see that goes on him. And of course these are old dirty toys, so anyway, but hopefully that gives you a good look at that. Okay, moving along. Okay, the X-Wing. This also takes batteries. And let me see if I can get this opened. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there we go. Ooh, there's really old batteries. Look at that. Boy, I don't even know if this is going to work now. Those are ancient batteries. Let me try and get these rusty batteries out. Hold on. Okay, no. I was unable to get these rusted batteries out of there. I'm sure with enough effort and maybe a small screwdriver or something, I'm sure you could get them out. But they didn't pull out easily. This probably would work, though, if it did have those out of there. This here would light up, the little light. And I don't know if it makes a sound or not. I thought it made a sound back in the day, but I can't prove that one way or the other. The X-Wings do open up, as you can see. Gives you kind of a good perspective on that. I do not have the little guns here on the end or the clear cover in this box, but in some other box I may very well have those parts. But people asked to see this and they're wondering if it worked, and I can't prove that it works or it doesn't work at this point. But with a little effort, those batteries could come out, and most likely, at very least, the light would light up, I would think. Okay, moving along. Okay, small Snaggletooth. There's two Snaggletooths. One of them was from a Sears exclusive set. I guess it was a Cantina set. And I probably have all the figures from that. A lot of people seem like they have a hard time with the Snaggletooths. They re-released this later with a different colored skin, apparently. But this one and the blue one, which I'll show you in a few minutes. Both are pretty rare. You can let me know which one is more rare than the other one. I'm not sure which one is the most rare of the two, but hopefully this gives you a pretty good look at him. And you can see he's pretty complete. Nothing on the feet. He does have the hairy legs as opposed to silver boots, so I think the other one is more rare. You can correct me on that, but I believe that is one of the top 5 rare figures, and this one is not, because this one has the correct hairy feet. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. You don't always see him. So there is Snaggletooth, small red. Okay. I had a lot of people comment about this. This is apparently Death Star droid. And this, the paint's a little bit rubbed off a little bit. You can see kind of down through there. But it's an older figure. And it's in pretty good condition as a whole, considering its age, you know. But all these toys are quite worn, quite dirty. But I just wanted to show you real quick, so people wanted to see all these one more time. Closer view. There we go. Okay. Okay, Headless Princess Leia. This is a first generation 1977 Princess Leia, minus the head. Very poor condition, because she's missing a head. But yeah. She did come with a white cape, which I may have somewhere, but I do not know where it is. It could be very well in a different box of toys somewhere else, but for this video, for all purposes, I don't have it. So, okay, this Jawa, hopefully I'm saying that proper. If I'm not, I do apologize. This is one of the first generation ones, and this originally came with a plastic cape. It was not one of the cloth ones. So this is part of the original series. He's got some ink on his bottom. I think as a child I used to mark the bottom with ink so that way kids would know mine from theirs or something. So he is kind of worn. That could probably come off somehow. But anyway, first generation, pretty cool. No cape in the box, though. Okay, moving along. Okay, so this is the blue Snaggletooth. And a lot of people, oops, I've talked about this. This is one which was part of the Sears Cantina thing. And you can see he is wearing silver boots, which he was not wearing in the movie. So that was part of the issue with them releasing this or not releasing this. I guess they released it based upon black and white photos, so they didn't realize that the colors were wrong and he wasn't wearing boots somehow. But anyway, you know, he's got some marks on him and stuff, but all in all, pretty good condition for a pretty rare figure. All the, you know, arms, heads move. Everything is just as you think it would be. So, used, but pretty rare all the same. Pretty happy to have that as part of the collection. Okay, moving along. Okay, we have Chewie, who originally, I think maybe he did have a cape or something. I don't recall on this one. But anyway, so this is original Chewie. You can see right there it says 1977 on the leg. Hopefully you can read that. Hong Kong. But anyway, so pretty cool. Kind of weird head. Looks like he doesn't have a neck or something. But original first gen Chewie. Okay, then we have a Stormtrooper, pretty average Stormtrooper. Arms yellow. This seems to happen a lot to these older toys. But give you a closer look at him. Okay. Then we have a Luke here, and this one does have the telescoping lightsaber. This is a first-gen Luke, 1977, Hong Kong, part of the original series. Everything moves proper, and he does have his lightsaber. The tip is a little, kind of bent a little bit. You can kind of see here how this works. Basically, you push the little thing, and that extends the lightsaber for lightsaber action. This is supposed to be like kind of like a neon orange or something. It still looks pretty bright to me. Maybe this camera doesn't show it as well as it really is, but it's pretty bright, kind of neonish. Okay, moving along. That's pretty much it. Okay, there is one more TIE Fighter here, and you can see this is pretty yellowed. Probably just needs some cleaning up. Does have a Stormtrooper inside from my last video. And this also, like the Darth Vader one, has a spot for batteries. Let's go ahead and try some batteries here and see if this thing actually works or not. Okay, and here you can see, I'm going to turn down the light. I thought I seen it light up. Does not seem to be lighting up. Could be the batteries. Okay, this one here does not seem to light up, but it should light up at least. And I kind of thought they made a sound back in the day, but for some reason I guess the sound part maybe stopped working. If you know if it does make a sound or not, you can let me know. But anyway, I hope that answers a few questions about these toys. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not the biggest Star Wars expert in the world or anything, but I had people requesting more information on these old toys of mine. So anyway, I thought I'd give you a little show here and to see what I have. And of course, there may be some more of these. I may have some other boxes I can ship down of other Star Wars toys. And all of it would be pretty much first-gen stuff, because that's the only time I really collected this type of product. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye.